Hello everyone, this is Michael from the Central Kansas Library System. Today I'm going to show you how to do some more advanced searching in the new online catalog. So for starters, we're going to start on our main web page, and before we do the advanced search, which you can get to from here, let's go to a record and look at some of the more detailed options that you can see. I'm going to do a search for James Patterson. You can see basic information about each book here. However, if for some reason you want a specific edition or you want to get a book from a specific library, you can see that from this page as well. If you click on the Show Editions button underneath each item, you can see specifically the different versions. Here you can see this is the regular first edition, and there is also a large print edition that is connected to this record. If you want to place a hold on one of these specific items, you can do that here to the right. If you don't care which edition you get, you can still place a hold right here as normal, and it will choose the item that is available first. Now, if you want to see where each item is located, you can click right here on Quick Copy View. This will show you specifically where each item is located, whether it is available at that location, and it will show you the call number for each location. This way you can see if your home library has this item and whether it is available or not. It also shows you where you can look for more items by this author. Now let's go into the detailed record by clicking on the title. Let's scroll down here, and again you can see the description. You can see the list of other items in this series, and you can see a basic list of more items that are like this. But let's go down further to some of these options down here. If you click on the Subjects drop down here, it shows you all of the subjects that are attached to this item. Some items will have many subjects like this, some may only have a few. But if you're looking for a more specific type of book, you can check the subjects for one of your favorite books, and then click on that subject to do a specific search just for that. So let's say we want to look for other legal thrillers. We can click right here where it says fiction/thrillers/legal, and it will do a search for that specifically. As you can see in the search box, it filled it in for us: fiction, thrillers, legal, and it's searching by subject. Now, if you scroll through this list, all of these will be items that have the subject headings of fiction, legal, thrillers. Let's go back to our other page, and let's go down to more details here. This will show you any other authors that are part of this item and the ISBN numbers in case you're looking for a specific number. Now, your library has, through the Central Kansas Library System, a subscription to Novelist. Novelist helps to recommend titles to you, but these are handpicked by professional readers' advisors. So, if you want to see, if you're looking for a series to read, click on similar series from Novelist, and it will show you a list of series and their author. And you will note here it tells you suggestions are based on recommendations from librarians and other contributors. Under each title and author, there is a short description that tells you why you might enjoy this series. This gives you specific reasons that you can compare and contrast a series. For example, the Sisterhood series by Fern Michaels says, though the Sisterhood is working mostly outside the law and the Women's Murder Club are only skirting it, both of these fast-paced, plot-driven series feature a group of women friends determined to serve justice. As you can see, It is specifically tailored to someone who is reading the Women's Murder Club series but is interested in the Sisterhood series, and it compares the two. You can also get this for similar titles if you're not looking for a series but just another title that's similar. Or if you're looking for a similar author and you want to discover new books by a new author. For example, for Jeffrey Deaver, it says, Jeff Deaver's gripping suspense novels rival those of James Patterson. Both write stories characterized by clever plot twists, memorable characters, menacing atmospheres, psychological overtones, and often nightmarish qualities. This is a very, very helpful tool for you to use when you're looking for new books or you just want to explore more items that are out there that you might be interested in. So that's these three options. After that, there is an option to look at reviews from Goodreads. You can see reviews from users, and top reviews are generally shown first. Each user leaves a star rating and a short review. If you want to read more of the review, click on More, and it will take you to the Goodreads site to read the review. Finally, at the very bottom is a staff view option. Most of you won't need to use this because it contains detailed information that only a library staff member would need to access, but it's there if you are interested in looking through it. Now, let's look at how to do a search using the Advanced Search menu. We'll scroll back up to the top, and you will see on here at the right of the top the Advanced Search button. Let's click on that. Now, as you can see, the search automatically pops up with 3 empty fields that you can fill in, and those are searching for keyword by default. But you can leave any of those blank if you only want to search for 1 or 2, or if you need to add more, you can click here to add more search fields. There's no limit to how many you can use. And if you want to be more specific in what you're searching for, you can search title, part of the title, author, subject, ISBN number or other number, the publisher, series, year of publication, table of contents, or record or call numbers. And you can select that for any of your search terms. Now, if you know much about more advanced searching, you probably are familiar with the term Boolean operators. These are the operators and, or not. I won't go into that too much because it can get kind of complicated, but you can use them to create very complex searches. For example, the default searches for all terms. Which means it searches for this keyword and this keyword and this keyword and so on. However, if you're looking for something that has only one or the other, for example, you're looking for a book about the history of China or India, not necessarily both, you can change it to or and do India and China. Or if you want to do a search and exclude certain words, you can choose not, and it will exclude any of the words you type in here. Now, if you want to add another search group, click here, and what you can do is you can search for items here, but not any of these words. Or, in my first example, if you're searching for the history of India or China, we can do history here and match all the terms here. And let's make sure we change the search terms instead of not back to or. So it's searching for India or China. And then it will search for India or China and history, giving us a search for the history of India or the history of China. And you can add as many search groups as you want to make a very complex search if you're searching for something very specific. If you decide you want to go back to a more basic search, you can just click Clear Search, and it will go back to the original search. If you're ever unsure of how to use the searching, you can click over here, click Help with Advanced Search, and it will tell you how to use the Boolean operators and or not, as well as how to use search groups. If you want to do even more complex searches, you can do Help with Search Operators. This tells you special searches you can do, such as using a wildcard search by inserting the question mark symbol, which will search for, if you put TE question mark T, it will search for words that have all those 3 letters and any letter where the question mark is at. So it would search for both text and test. And there are lots of other special searches like that you can do. Again, I won't go into that too much because it can get very complicated. But for those of you who are more ambitious or adventurous users, you can read more about this to figure out how to supercharge your search. Now, beyond the basic search terms up here, you can also filter before you search. So let's click on Optional Filters and see what we have. You can search by any of these filters, as many as you want, or you can leave them all blank. For example, you can choose Format Category if you're looking for only a certain type of format of an item. You can choose where you want to search, whether the entire collection, your home library, only online or only available right now, fiction or nonfiction, reading levels, where the item is available, for example, whether it's available in your library or through a digital service. Again, you can search by one specific digital service through the e-content collection. Format, you can get very specific by what type of format you want. Because some libraries use different names for the same format, we recommend that you leave this one blank. You can search by a specific author, but keep in mind, this will not list every single author in the system. This only lists a random selection. So this is best left blank as well. The same thing for series. If you're looking for accelerated reader information, you can search for that in any of these fields here. You can search by subject, and again, this is not an exhaustive list, it's only a selection. If you want to see only items that are very new, you can choose items that were added within the past months, week, or year, so that you're only seeing the most recent items that were added. These are not necessarily recently published items, but they are instead items that were recently added to the CKLS collection. If you're looking for an item with a specific type of word, you can search for that here. And you can search by item type and language. You can search for a publication date, or on a specific day or range. If you're looking for items that were rated certain ratings by users, you can do that here. And you can search by shelving location or collection. As you can see with all these different search options, you can make some very complex and specific searches. If you have any further questions about searching, please don't hesitate to contact your local librarian and ask them for more tips. I hope this has been a helpful video for you in learning how to do more advanced searches. Thanks for watching and have a great day.